Good evening, everyone. Okay, so today we'll start basic concept, paper 1, unit 1, section A, basic concept. And in basic concept, we have all this part that is meaning of public administration. Basically, question will not ask from meaning of public administration. Yes, this year, scope of public administration important, significance of public administration important, public and private administration, the similarity, difference, and present relevance, evolution of public administration as a discipline, how public administration take birth, after that its growth, new public administration, that is NPA. What is new public administration? Public choice approach, PCA. So in decode the syllabus classes, I have extensively gone through it, that what is public choice approach. When a citizen have choice, we can call it public choice. State versus market debate, state, government, and market, which is a product of new right philosophy, the relation between them, new public management, and good governance. This is what we need to discuss. And if we look into the previous year question, this year, uh, this year, three question come, 45 mark. Examine the prevailing nature and scope of public administration. Okay, this question come, scope of public administration in the context of modern governance. So what is scope of public administration? Second part, how can it adapted to the complexities of contemporary public policy challenges? So in this question, not only you need to write the scope of public administration, 10-12 point about Waldo. Waldo said the scope of public administration is very wide, but it has a boundary, that is government in action. That is the first part, that modern governance, scope of public administration, Waldo's idea, and adapted to the complexities of contemporary public policy challenges. Yes. So the second, how scope of public administration. Here we need to mention about NPA, NPM, PCA, good governance. That is. So this is how public administration adapt to the complexities. So the growth of new public administration, new public management, public choice approach, good governance paradigm. These are to deal with the complexity of modern day governance. Second question, emergence of new public administration, NPA. But it is not that this question is asked about NPA. Just focus the question. New public administration, it address the perceived inadequacy of traditional bureaucratic model. So basically, NPA is a criticism to traditional bureaucratic model. So traditional bureaucratic model, that is Weberian public administration from 1887 to 1968. So new public administration by Waldo has rejected the traditional or Weberian. So basically, public administration between 1887 to 1968, it is called bureaucratic model, classical model, and post new public administration, humanistic element or behavioral element added to it. So you need to not only write NPA, but you need to analyze NPA. That pre-NPA, what was the problem and how NPA address the problem. Core principle of NPA and impact on administrative reform. Definitely, debureaucratization, value-laden approach, citizen-centric approach, human delivery of public service. All these things we need to write. न्यू पब्लिक मैनेजमेंट एनपीएम लिसन आज जो क्वेश्चन आसूची इट इज नॉट दैट कि तमे एनपीए घोषी दबा और लिखि दबा नो क्वेश्चन डायरेक्टली को नो क्वेश्चन यू विल गेट डायरेक्ट कि टेलर मेड कि तमे घोषी दी चली नो क्वेश्चन आर एनालिटिकल so you need to know npa not only npa the background of npa background means why npa come what is there inside npa how it is related to administrative reform definitely administrative reform earlier rule oriented now solution oriented administrative reform earlier bureaucratic it is debureaucratization administrative reform earlier value free now value laden clear so you need to conceptual clarity देखो नहले हबो नै if you don't have conceptual clarity एमिति दुईटा मेस तीनटा मेस में चली दिबो सीन चली दिबो so बहुत दरकार and optional रे 300 plus is very essential बिना 300 रे किछ होबो नाही and 300 आनिबा पई you have to work 300 एमती हवारे आसीबो नाही हैला npm the npm question new public management perspective npm response to the bureaucratic inefficiency देखो एठी भी inadequacy of traditional bureaucratic model bureaucratic inefficiency so the question number second you need to analyze that how npa means how it solved the inadequacy of bureaucracy and how npm responds to the bureaucratic inefficiency तो भाबो केते concept दरकार evaluate its impact on administrative reform in developing country success and limitation भाबुजो impact on developing country like india impact of new public management in india lpg new economic policy navaratna miniratna maharatna lateral entry so npm link with lateral entry administrative reform success limitation so limitation is criticism of npm and you need to write solution that is npsa new public service approach by Den Hart तो क्वेश्चन भाबो क्वेश्चन पचारू ने आगरु क्वेश्चन आस्तला कोन व्हाट इज एनपीएम वेरी सिंपल जी घोषिची से जाई लिखि दबो बट हाउ एनपीएम is response to bureaucratic inefficiency so from npm's core principle you need to mention that yes this is how npm address bureaucratic inefficiency बुझी परियो तो खाली npm जानिले हबो नाही npm so you need to know what is bureaucratic inefficiency what is the perceived inadequacy of bureaucratic model and how npm justify तापरे जे evaluator will give you mark only then so these three question from last year question private administration role of private administration innovative way public administration adopt and I can say that this year question was better than last year ए वर्ष last year to better question अछि so last year highest था 334 मु पूरा expect कर I am expecting कि this year 350 score jiba kotha and most people from class score 300 plus looking at this year question 2021 रे भी npm आसीथिला npm result into significant change in public sector ethos and approach এটা ঠিক ଅଛି फिर भी simple थिला but एठी npm response to bureaucratic inefficiency how it impact on administrative reform in developing country so you need to give some example developing country like india how npm effect so one good example is lateral entry we can say npm evolution of public administration, difference between public and private administration, new public administration, redefine public administration, state versus market, new public management, Woodrow Wilson, public choice approach. This is paper 2 question. Public choice approach, new public management. देखो, the new paradigm called new public management has several interrelated components that cut across traditional way of organizing government. So traditional way of organizing government has changed with NPM. এটি কোন response to bureaucratic inefficiency. So related question or question olga. Scope or significance of this is significance of public administration. NPA, NPM. Significance of public administration in developing country. Significance, importance. এটা be significance 17 রে, এটা 16 রে significance. New public administration, good governance. But it is not a direct question on good governance. Good governance, new paradigm of development administration. So you need to understand what is development administration and how good governance paradigm is related to development administration. We will discuss each single question and decide the frame of question. ये question answer कोण होगा? So for example, एटी 24 question अछि, so we will discuss 24 question. Like average যদি করে দেব তুমি 20 unit 250 to 300 question. So class रे not only you have conceptual clarity but you have model answer framework of all previous year question. देखो previous year question करिवार बहुत importance है two thing. Once I will be held accountable. ମୁଁ ତମକୁ पूरा यूनिट पढ़ेली प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन जदि आर आंसर क्लास रु बाहरिला ताने मु ठीक पढ़ेछि जदि आंसर बाहरिला नै तो मु तुमको ठकीछि वेरी सिंपल I will held accountable if I discuss previous year question. Many teacher will not do it because it is means fixing accountability of himself. The good governance new paradigm of development administration. Public choice approach pathway of development of good governance. Again, relation of public choice approach with good governance. ହେଲା तो I will discuss देखो এটা केही करांदी नहीं you will go and try no one মানে পকেট তো ছাড়া অন্য অপশনাল রে भी केही करांदी नहीं खाली सिलेबस पढ़े देले सरला and this is I feel the most important part कि public choice approach ର चारि प्रकार क्वेश्चन आछी public choice approach development of good governance public choice approach locate public administration within domain of politics. Vincent Nostrom public choice approach democratic administration bureaucratic administration. So this is polity administration dichotomy is workable. This is criticism of Woodrow Wilson. In real world of governance where policy making and implementation both are there, so dichotomy is unworkable and unrealistic. So when you will able to answer this question, when you know criticism of Woodrow Wilson, यदि तुम्हें Woodrow Wilson रो criticism class रे पढ़ी न, you cannot answer this question. So our class is based on this previous year question. आमे previous year question हिसाब रे ही class करिबा. State versus market debate. How market force affect administrative behavior. Okay. So we will complete the syllabus. You will have notes, and we will discuss the previous year question. And देखो ये जो previous year question 250 discussion um, most of the question will again come in that way. Optional रे syllabus is limited, तो ए question माने ही आसिबो, so you will not face any problem in answering. That is my commitment to you. Okay, so देखो first is meaning of public administration. अच्छा, before going, we just seen him. I hope you all have seen him. This is Woodrow Wilson, father of public administration. Okay, we should know him. We should give him respect because he is father of public administration, and due to his contribution, we have public administration as a independent discipline, and the growth and development of public administration. He is the first stages of the growth. First stage is his birth of public administration. Public administration dichotomy. We will discuss. So look at him. He is Woodrow Wilson, father of public administration. Okay. So this is so meaning of public administration. देखो इटा meaning रो question किछि आसीबो नाही. Earlier prelim रे आसुतला when optional was in prelim. So at that time objective question was there, the meaning. बहुत जगह रे बहुत लोग notes भी रखती, but किसी दरकार नहीं, non relevant. So basically public administration meaning you all know. It is two word, public and administration. Administration again consists of two word, ad plus minister. French concept, ad plus minister. That means when you manage something, it is administration. If you manage your home, it is home administration. If you manage a school, school administration. If you manage a hospital, hospital administration. So it is managing. And public administration is when you managing public affair, it is public administration. When you managing private affair, it is private administration. As simple as that. So what is public administration? Management of public affair is public administration. Simple. You just know this. Don't need to know that theorist idea on public administration. ना बिल्कुल बिल्कुल दरकार ही नहीं. देखो, always remember that your preparation should be according to the question. माने preparation ଆମର କେମିତି ହେବା କଥା, syllabus ତ ପଢିବ, because syllabus ମୁଁ କହୁଛି untouched area ରୁ question ଆସିବ. ଯେମିତି scope of public administration ଆଜି ଯାଏ question ଆସି ନଥିଲା, ଏଥର ଆସିଲା scope of public administration. ସବୁବେଳେ କହୁଛି ମୁଁ 2011 ରୁ ଦେଖୁଛି, 11 ରୁ ନେଇକି 22 ଯାଏ no question on scope of public administration. This year come. So first ହେଲା syllabus, complete syllabus you should know, and you should know interrelated how means NPS relation with the neighboring part, NPS relation with present, in present day, yes, is there NPA? Only then you can answer all type of question. So meaning of public administration. Okay, so Woodrow Wilson, I have told you what happened, how public administration come. This is 1887, before and after. So before 1887, what happened? This was political science. Pol science. In Pol science, public administration was part of political science. It's not independent. So no independent discipline as public administration before 1887. In 1887, Woodrow Wilson, he has written an article, This Study of Administration. and he has started polity administration dichotomy. What is that? He said Paul science public administration. He said political science is different thing or different perspective is different. Public administration perspective is different. So we should separate them because political science should focus on policy making, public administration policy implementation. So we should separate public administration from political science so that public administration can work freely. It is known as polity administration dichotomy. And public administration, birth of public administration as an independent discipline. Okay. So what is, first we discuss what is administration. As I said, it is combination of two words, ad, minister. That means management of affair. Management of affair. Ad, minister. So public administration is management of public or government affair. Management of public affair or government affair is public administration. Okay. This is public administration. Management of public affair or government affair. Like that, private administration. Management of private affair. Simple. This is so we are discussing here public public administration. Management of public affair. So when you people join public service, you are part of public administration. You are managing government affair or public affair. Now, if you are working in private sector, you are managing something, so you are part of private administration. So public administration, we can say it is part of state or part of government. Simple. Public, it denote government or state. Public administration, it is most visible part of state. Public administration is most visible part of state. We can call it is state or government in action. So public administration is government in action. For example, when a video do some development work, when a tahsildar remove encroachment what we call is government in action. Okay, so when video focus on development, Tahsildar remove encroachment, it is government in action. Simple thing. Government in action. Government action କରୁଛି ତ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ତ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ କିଛି କରିବନି କିଏ କରିବ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ର agency government ର personnel. So when you become a BDO, you sub collector, you become a tahsildar, anything. So you are what you do. This is government in action. Government in action. ଗୋଟେ ପୁଲିସ ରାସ୍ତାରେ ଟ୍ରାଫିକ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲ କରୁଛି, what is that? Government in action. BMC ର ଗାଡି ଅଳିଆ ଉଠଉଛି, what is that? Government in action. ଯାହା ତମେ ଦେଖିଛ, whatever you are looking. Today, two teacher visited my house and they inquire about that any means 5 to 18-year old. I said no. I said why? Because they are surveying. There is a survey conducted by government that any dropout, they want to find dropout student. So what is that? जो टीचर मो पाखु आसिले मते पचारिले कि के ड्रॉप आउट अछंती कि आपन घरे, व्हाट इज दैट? दैट इज अगेन गवर्नमेंट इन एक्शन. किए करूची? गवर्नमेंट ही करूची. गवर्नमेंट वांट टू फाइंड आउट द ड्रॉप आउट स्टूडेंट and take measures to reinstate them in again school. Government in action. So this is public administration, most visible part of state. State means public administration. RI Runeki, Amin, additional Tahsildar, sub collector, collector, everyone. So simple thing. So administration is most visible part of state. And in the eye of people, administration is state. गोटे गाँव रे इंटेरियर गाँव रे माने जंगल भितर अच्छी भल रोड नाही किंतु तुम कौन पाइब से गोटे आरआई ऑफिस पाइब गोटे माने छोट घर थिबो एस्बेस्टस घर थिबो भी कौन आरआई घर गोटे पाइब गोटे पुलिस स्टेशन तो कहबी नहीं गोटे पुलिस बीट हाउस टाइप रो गोटे पाइब जे गोटे कांस्टेबल थिबो आ कौन पाइब तमे जंगल हेतिबो जे गोटे फॉरेस्ट गार्ड पाइब. So these people, गोटे आरआई हेला कि गोटे होमगार्ड हेला कि गोटे फॉरेस्ट गार्ड हेला, what is they? They are state, they are administration, they are government in action. So when a citizen face any problem, he cannot come to the secretariat and put his grievance before the CM, but he go to those people. They are their first interaction of a citizen with state. They are the first line of interaction. ତମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ତହସିଲଦାର ହବ ଲୋକ ତମ ପାଖକୁ ଆସିବେ, ବଟ୍ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ତମ ପାଖକୁ ଆସିବେନି. ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଆରଆଇ ପାଖକୁ ଯିବେ, ଅମିନ ପାଖକୁ ଯିବେ. If they don't consider their problem can be solved by them, they will approach you. So what is you as a BDO or तहसीलदार or additional तहसीलदार EBDO, तमे गोटे लेबर ऑफिसर ओडिशा लेबर सर्विस रे अछ कि तमे जहां भी अछ, कौन तमे तमे गवर्नमेंट इन एक्शन भाव, तमे ही गलो पार्ट ऑफ द स्टेट. जो दिन एग्जाम क्लियर कलो तमे ही गलो पार्ट ऑफ द स्टेट. नाउ यू आर सिटीजन, सेतेबेले तमे ही गलो पार्ट ऑफ द स्टेट. ओडिशा लेबर सर्विस बिल्कुल, you will every day interact with people, every day you will help solve their grievance, because government जाई कि समस्त सॉल्व करि परिबो नाही, मुख्यमंत्री करि परिबे नाही, you will solve. And public administration is instrument of state. Public administration is instrument of state. If you remember, Max Weber has given instrumental aspect of bureaucracy, that how bureaucracy is an instrument in the hand of political master to bring desired change in society. And in scope of public administration, by Waldo, we will discuss one aspect, that instrumental aspect. So instrument, like this pen I am using, I am writing A, I am writing B, I am writing C, small d, big A, small b, C, E. So what is this? This pen is an instrument, and who is using? I am using it. So same way, you people in bureaucracy, you people in administration are instrument. ତମେ ଗୋଟେ ବିଡିଓ ତହସିଲଦାର सब कलेक्टर कलेक्टर जहाँ भी हेलो सेक्रेटरी यू आर इंस्ट्रूमेंट किए स्टेट रो गवर्नमेंट so the CM and all other minister they will use you तमो गोटे इंस्ट्रूमेंट हिसाब रे यूज करिवे to ensure development ए मुख्यमंत्री जाई के सब गांव रे डेवलपमेंट आनी परिवे नहीं मुख्यमंत्री will use you BDO तहसीलदार as an instrument and ensure that you will ensure development तमे डेवलपमेंट आनिबो किंतु क्रेडिट नेबे मुख्यमंत्री आमर सरकार ए सब कले you as a civil servant you cannot take any credit because the concept of anonymity that we will discuss later ministerial responsibility civil service anonymity you always stay behind the curtain you neither take credit neither take blame diplomat movie dekhi thi I hope you people have if you haven't go must it is a must watch so diplomat रे किए सब कला that IFS officer Indian Foreign Service officer High Commissioner in Pakistan Embassy Indian Embassy in Pakistan but credit कहाँ पाकू गला the Foreign Affair Minister Sushma Swaraj so public administration is instrument of state in the eye of citizen public administration is state in the eye of citizen public administration is state civil servants are part of state or government in action government formulate policy public administration implement policy so administrator civil servant they implement policy government formulate policy so government use public administration as an instrument to implement policy so public administration policy into action politics into reality politics into reality means whatever idea of political executive whatever thought of political executive in reality it is only public administration so मुख्यमंत्री जहाँ चाहिए कि ओडिशा रो एमिति उन्नति करा जेबा उचित फॉर एग्जांपल सुभद्रा योजना तो सुभद्रा योजना सक्सेसफुल हेबा पाई के करिवो मुख्यमंत्री करिवे कि डेप्यूटी चीफ मिनिस्टर करिवे एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन तो पॉलिटिक्स सुभद्रा योजना into reality administration जो कहली ड्रॉप आउट मुख्यमंत्री कहले कि हाँ ड्रॉप आउट पिला मानक पई किए करिवो एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर करिवो father of public administration Woodrow Wilson in 1887 he has written an article the study of administration in American political journal. In American political journal, he has written the article, the study of administration. And he has started polity administration dichotomy. That is, separate study of administration. Father of American public administration is Goodnow. Goodnow supported Wilson's polity administration dichotomy. Supported Wilson's idea of polity administration dichotomy. And the dichotomy was supported by Taylor, father of scientific management principle. He also supported. Who rejected? Dichotomy was rejected by dichotomy was rejected by Fayol, Dwight, Waldo, Vincent, Ostrom. They rejected. So dichotomy, public administration dichotomy, and we can say uh, polity administration dichotomy. It was the first stage of growth of public administration. This evolution of public administration. In evolution of public administration, this is polity administration dichotomy. First stage of growth of public administration. Hello. Evolution of public administration. Just remember these two names. Nicholas Henry and Robert Golembowski. Nicholas Henry and Robert Golembowski, they given six stages of growth of public administration. Nicholas Henry and Robert Golembowski, six stages of growth of public administration that we will discuss. Dichotomy stage, and I will tell how it is very simple to remember. Dichotomy stage, principal stage, human relation stage, behavioral stage, quantitative approach, public policy stage. So we are continuing this meaning of public administration. Challenge. Public administration, it deal with administrative part of government and personnel in it. Meaning of public administration is same as philosophy of public administration. Meaning of public administration is same as philosophy of public administration. Next one, theorist named Graham Wallace. He has given his Graham Wallace idea of public administration, philosophy of public administration. We can say when I say philosophy, this theorist from Graham Graham Wallace. He said public administration should stop coming of of stop coming of of bad society ensure good society and aspire for great society. This is the idea of Graham Wallace. He said public administration stop coming up of bad society. Try to understand. Bad society, so establish public administration must ensure that bad society should not be there or it prevail coming of bad society, and we will discuss what is bad society so it will be clear. So it control or it push back bad society, ensure good society, and aspire for great society. bad society. In bad society, there is poverty, hunger, poor law and order situation, poverty, hunger, poor law and order situation, good society. In good society, we have very instance of hunger is instance of poverty, hunger is less, very less. Sound, law and order. Great society. Great society is like welfare oriented. Great society is welfare oriented. Example, Scandinavian nation, Ramarajya. Now clear. So this is the philosophy of public administration. Public administration ensure that କହିପାରିବା ଆମେ Congo, Congo, India, Norway. Bad society, good society, great society. So public administration ensure that good society should be there, bad society it prevent bad society, ensure good society and taking it to great society. So this is philosophy of public administration. Government, government we can call government is a structure, a mechanism, governance, the way government function. The way government function is governance. So government is a structure, a mechanism. That means it is government. Everything is established. Government, yes, there is government. In Pakistan also there is a government. In Afghanistan also there is a government. Taliban government. In Bangladesh also there is a government. Administration is there. But what about governance? Governance, the way government function. If if the same government can result into good governance or poor governance or bad governance. A government function in a manner that result in citizen welfare, development, and prosperity is good governance. Sometimes before the current Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar was named as man of good governance or Susasan Babu. The Hindi of good governance is Susasan and Odia Susasana. When there is welfare, citizen-centric governance, citizen has no problem, no poverty, no malnutrition, no unemployment problem, education, health, infrastructure, everything is good. We can call it good governance. Public administration play a vital role in ensuring good governance. Because without public administration, good governance cannot be achieved. Idea of creative growth. Creative growth. Growth. Growth, creative growth. Creative growth means when the growth will bring a good result, positive outcome, we can call it creative. Its opposite is destructive. Pakistan, destructive growth. When vision, idea of state match with vision, idea of citizen, it is creative growth. For example, citizen vision is education. When citizen vision is education, employment, good law and order, government vision to provide good education system, employment, opportunity, and a peaceful society. So government provide employment opportunity, government provide ensure peace. So it can call this result into creative growth. Growth of citizen happen only when state support it. Growth of citizen happen only when state support it. Both state and citizen must have a common vision to achieve creative growth. Both state and citizen must have a common vision to achieve creative growth. This we can call, this is meaning of public administration. Let's discuss the significance of public administration or importance of public administration. Why public administration is importance for society. Significance, importance of public administration. So why public administration is important? Some important point. Um, this particular thing, significance or importance of public administration, it will come again in other topic. Policy formulation. So policy formulation, public administration formulate policy where in secretariat. Policy implementation directorate or line agency. So public administration formulate policy, secretariat. So when you will appointed in secretariat or the starting from the ASO, assistant section officer, tax officer, assistant secretary, joint secretary, additional secretary, deputy secretary, chief secretary, everyone, they are part of secretariat. Indian administration based on split system, split. So Indian administration based on split system. One part formulate policy, that is secretariat part or staff agency, what we call. The second part is known as directorate or line agency. So when you become a OS, if you are appointed as BDO, Tahsildar, Deputy Collector, Land Officer, you are part of directorate. If you are appointed in Secretariat Lok Seva Bhavan, you are part of Secretariat. So if you appointed in Secretariat, you are part of staff agency. You formulate policy. Rest all, anywhere you appointed, you are part of line or directorate. You implement policy. Clear? Secretary directed split system. If you remember the syllabus in paper 1 unit 3, line and staff, secretariat, directorate. So secretariat, policy formulation, directorate, policy implementation. Policy evaluation, audit, internal audit, CAG. Here also public administration there to evaluate policy. Monitor law and order. Monitor law and order. Delegated legislation. So who monitor law and order? The public administration monitor law and order. The police department from the uh, home department, and delegated legislation, which we discuss in paper 1 unit 6. In delegated legislation, what happened? The legislator, whether it is assembly or parliament, they delegate the law making power, they delegate the authority of law making power to the administration. So administration make law. That is delegated legislation. This year I think question be asitila delegated legislation 2 question. If you remember paper 1 re question astila, paper 2 re question, sorry, paper 1 re 15 marker and 20 marker delegated legislation question asitila. Delegated legislation is a necessary event. 35 mark on delegated legislation. Administrative adjudication, example cat, sat, jet. The meaning of adjudication, the meaning of adjudication is solve dispute, solve conflict. Generally, it is the judiciary who is solve conflict, who is adjudicate matter. But when administration solve conflict, when administration adjudicate matter, this is administrative adjudication. Like cat, sat, and jet. It is again paper 1 unit 6. Paper 1 unit 6 re delegated legislation, administrative adjudication. These are the significance or importance of public administration, that public administration do this. Disaster management, NDMA, SDMA, DDMA. National Disaster Management Authority, State Disaster Management Authority, and District Disaster Management Authority. provide essential service to citizen. For example, PDS, different certificate. So, service provider act as a facilitator to private sector. What is that? We will discuss in a new public administration the concept of new right philosophy. How, after new right philosophy, earlier state was a provider, only a provider of goods and service, but after new right philosophy, state become a facilitator and regulator. So it facilitate, for example, single window clearance, single window clearance to private sector, mudra loan to private sector, state of India, stand up India, state as a facilitator. Public administration as a regulator to private sector. So regulate through, for example, regulatory agency like DGCA, IRDA, TRI. These all are regulatory agency. Director General of Civil Aviation, Insurance Regulatory Development Agency, Telecom Regulatory Agency of India. So all this regulate activity of private sector. Public administration maintain national unity. Basically, the All India Service Officer, IAS, IPS, IFS, they play a very important role in maintaining national unity. So, unity and integrity of India is protected due to All India Service Officer. Redress citizen grievance. So, public administration redress citizen grievance like DM, grievance cell, video grievance cell, grievance day or Jonas um, grievance box in every office, অভিযোগ বাক্স, that is grievance box. So grievance box is to redress citizen grievance. অভিমত বাক্স, that is citizen participation in administration. RTI answer. So whether the public information officer or first appellate authority, public administration. It generate employment through public sector undertaking. Ensure citizen participation in administration. Suggestion box. Suggestion box. So we can say this is importance of public administration. This is the significance of public administration. Solving citizen problem at ground level. Solving citizen problem at ground level. So this is अब लिखिପାରିବ ତମେ ensuring women empowerment. हाँ, protect human right of citizen, protect citizens human right. Ensure public administration significance. It ensures sustainable growth. Public administration ensure that uh, hmm, ensure uh, ensure that government policy must reach to the last man standing. It ensures that government policy must reach to the last man standing. The last man standing in the queue, he also get the desired service. The overall social and economic development of the masses. This is, we can say, meaning, significance of public administration. The meaning we have discussed, basically what is public administration and significance or importance of public administration. As I said, no question on meaning of public administration, but importance of public administration. There was question. This public administration, management of public program and translation of politics into reality that citizens see every day. Management of public program. So this is significance of public administration. Next. Significance or importance of public administration in developing country. So in developing country, problem, poverty, unemployment, poor law and order, poor infrastructure, poor healthcare, poor education, migration. There are a lot of problems in developing country. So in developing country, public administration play more significant role than a developed nation. So in compared to a developed nation, the significance or importance of public administration is more in a developing country. So here you need to explain uh, what is developing country, what is the problem in developing country, and what is the significance of public administration. All those 20 points you write that this is the importance of public administration, and only public administration can transform a developing country to a developed country, bad society into a good society, poverty to prosperity. And the limitation of public administration in developing country, what are the limitation? All you know: corruption, inefficiency, secrecy, no accountability, bureaupathology, institutional aspect, है ना? Nexus between civil servant criminal, violation of neutrality and anonymity. These are the limitation, and solution we will provide. So two questions come from the significance of public administration. Question number 17 and 19. Next we discuss scope of public administration. And in scope of public administration, one question comes that examine the prevailing nature and scope of public administration in the context of modern governance. How can it adapt to the complexity of contemporary public policy challenges? Scope of public administration by Waldo. Waldo say Scope of public administration is very wide, but it has a boundary, that is government in action. So government in action is the boundary of public administration. Okay, so apart from that no question come. So भाव 21 ରୁ 23 ଭିତରେ first time scope of public administration ଆସିଛି. So question କିଛି भी ଆସିପାରେ. So you cannot have selective approach. Selective approach completely fail. So you have to go through the complete syllabus. Complete syllabus, both content and concept. So खाली content रे होबो नहीं, concept जानिबा दरकार. खाली concept रे भी होबो नहीं, because ultimately you need notes to write. You need content. So both concept plus content is equal to good mark. Hela. So scope of public administration, Waldo, scope is very wide, but it has a boundary, that is government in action. ଆଉ କିଛି scope ଆସି ନାହିଁ. Okay. Scope of public administration and Woodrow Wilson we will discuss tomorrow. And for just 1 second for new student. So public administration new batch we have just started, where complete syllabus coverage, 250 hour of live class. You will have live class of 50 hour, and detailed explanation of topic with you will get class mode, like what we discussed today. What I have written today is 22 page, so you need to write every day. You will write 20 to 30 40 page, kebe kebe 50 bhi hijibo, that we need to write. And we have enrichment class, second ERC report extensively, and you can ask your doubt every day, and class Sunday, every Sunday, and previous year question we will discuss. Okay, so this is, and tomorrow we discuss scope of public administration, Waldo and Woodrow Wilson.